Hello, good people, and welcome to another Daily AM Wisdom from the car. Again, it's been a beautiful Saturday, and today has actually been a beautiful Saturday in terms of the weather, but it's also been beautiful just because it's another day, another opportunity to get after it. And I got to play tennis today, so that's always a bonus. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be addressing and giving my advice on how to actually be efficient. 99% of people and students are not working or studying efficiently. You know, the average person, they open up their computer, they have their phone next to them, or they have music on, and they're trying to do work, but they got Facebook open and their phone is next to them, and every 2 minutes, they'll be checking a message. A guy will be seeing if the girl he likes replied to him, and it's just not an efficient way of working. Your brain can't multitask. I think there was a study done that said when you get distracted from a task, your brain takes like 20 minutes to come back into a focused state of mind. So the number one thing to do when you have to work or have to study is just have no distractions. Put headphones on, go to a place where you can't be disturbed, like the library. Put notification blocker on. Do whatever what you can to ensure that you are inaccessible to the outside world when you're doing that task. So that's number one. And number two would be to optimize your brain capacity. And what I mean by that is if you're, have a coffee, have an energy drink, not too many though, and don't have it in the nighttime. Well, I can't anyways because I won't be able to sleep. Or have a Berocca, Berocca has B vitamins, and B vitamins have been shown to increase cognitive performance, right? Work perhaps in the morning while you're fasted, while you're caffeinated. I find for me that is when I'm able to get the most amount of work done. So optimize your brain capacity is number two. And number three would be to have a target whenever you sit down to do work. So if you plan to study for 2 hours, have an idea, or no, not just an idea, you should know exactly what you want to achieve out of that study session. So for me, when I was in law school, it could have been, I want to understand this particular case inside and out. I want to be able to understand the majority judgment and what the main arguments were on that side, or I want to be able to understand the dissenting judgment. I want to be able to extract statements and obiter from that case, which I can use when I formulate an argument in my assessments. And so I would have that target in mind. Or if I'm writing an assignment, it would be, I want to write this paragraph in this 2-hour block. You have that in mind so you're not working aimlessly. All right, and the fourth tip I have, just off the top of my brain, whenever I do these videos, guys, I'm always doing them on the fly. The last tip would be to learn to be productive, right? I didn't learn how to be efficient or productive just from nowhere, right? This knowledge didn't enter my brain from nowhere. I read books, I watched YouTubers, I trialed things, that some of them worked, some of them didn't work, some of them worked for a time, and I had to drop it eventually. So, learn to how to be productive as well. That's really important, because being efficient and being productive is also a skill, and it's also as important as being good at the thing you set out to do. So that's it, guys. 4 tips on how to be efficient. I hope that helps. I hope you have a beautiful, productive day. Hope you're getting after your goals today, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.